como el Danilo, buena compañía. Cómo ha cambiado la vida. Yo que siempre que todo el mundo en la casa mía.
Neighborhood that I live in. And I don't want to leave. Look how clear the sky is. Look how clear. It's so beautiful when it's beautiful and it's raining and it's snowing. I'm grateful. I'm grateful.
What a bed, but you can't spend the night at all. Got it dead. Now she can't believe what I said. Goddamn, easy money, I just pick it up and go. Easy money, I just pick it up and go. Easy money, I just pick it up and go. Got the money plays, blowing up my phone. Got the money plays, blowing up my phone. Got the money plays, blowing up my phone. Easy money, I just pick it up and go. Hold up, someone on my phone. No phone, who this? Please state your name. Making major moves.
Peace and blessings, everybody. It's me, Saafyr, your favorite gem dropping jewels on your crown. And I'm feeling a lot better with the sun shining, Mercury in retrograde ending. I'm in a rental on my way to New York. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Oh man, alright, I'm in a good mood because God is good. Like, even through the shadows, God is great. I am so grateful. So my car is my baby girl, right? Like, that's my money maker. I walked into this year with my last car shitting the bed because it was so old and the parts were always worn out. So by this January, I was like, if there's one more issue, I'm done. And it was another $1,700 issue, and I was like, I'm done. Like, what? I got rent the same amount. I can't do that. Like, no. So I sold it to the Brico dealership, and they were trying to buy my car off for $200, and I said no. My car is definitely worth more than that because of all the repairs I put into it. So I brought it to CarMax, and they gave me $1,200 on the spot, and I was like, that's what I'm talking about. And I went back and I used that money to put a down payment on baby girl. Okay. So thanks to Divine, I also got help investing in this car. I'm so grateful for my friends and family that support me along the way. So yeah, I Uber, and I have like full coverage insurance. Like, I got it right in the showroom. My 2020 Honda Civic, I manifested that baby girl. I was in 2020 looking at cars, and I was like, I'm gonna get a 2020. But it wasn't that time. So I had a 2011 Nissan that I did not take for full value. I took it for granted, crashed that because I was not in my right mind. Another story for another day. And then I got, because with the little money I could get out of that car, I got a 2010 Ford Fusion for like under, like $4,200, and it looked great. It was great, but it was old, so it couldn't withstand the pressure that I was putting in, driving back and forth from Boston to Rhode Island, right next to Rhode Island is where I live. Ubering, doing events in Western Mass. Like, I was putting miles in that thing, driving to New York, like, and Sonny held it down. Thank you, Sonny. He was silver. He was like, you know, my big bro, and like, it was like we had to do some healing and inner work. So all those repairs for that year, even through traveling so much with Sonny, I knew coming into 2023 and seeing that 2020, I was like, nah, I get it now. I'm not gonna take this car for granted. But before I chose it, I was trying to buy other cars for cheap, but they were flying off the lot or they weren't ready. The salesman would come back to me like, someone just bought that car. I'm like, what? Okay, next car. I looked at 3 before I took baby girl home. And I was like, all right, second car, I was like, oh, there's some repairs that need to get done. It's not gonna be ready for like another couple weeks. I was like, I ain't got time. All right, next car. I think like the value was just I think it was something along like some barrier around the cost or some repair to speed up the cost, something like that. And I was like, what the but by the time we were trying to navigate that third one, I just kept looking at the blue baby girl sitting right behind me, right behind my chair, right in the desk. And I'm just like, what's good with that car? And he was like, I mean, it's a hatchback. You'd have to put in a loan. And that's my first time doing that. So I was like, you know what? I should keep building my credit because I'm learning about having great credit will help me get better loans and investments. I already have a college loan, but I'm paying it off. Like I need to look at this car like an investment. So I went for it and I was like, you know what? I got some financial support and I got some of my savings and I just sold this car. Let's fucking do it. What's the difference? And now my loan payments are under $200, so $195, and I make that back doing Uber, and I'm so grateful. I don't have to do a car rental for Uber or whatever. So I'm so grateful. Uber works for my life, works with my car. And then last week, I'm driving and a whole dumpster bag of stuff flies off of a car, is in the middle of the road. I went to look up, like, because I was like looking at something, and I look up and there was no way left or right. I had to run over it and it tore the front of my baby girl's smile. I just got lashes. I just got seat I'm in the rental, so you can't see it. I got cute covers for my car. I've been like, I was cleaning her. You know, I've been really taking good care of her because, you know, you have to make good money. Passengers look for all of that. So I was like, oh no. I thought I could just tape it up. So I have pictures of that, of her like taped up. And it reminds me of my teeth journey. So those of you who don't know or may know, I used to be a gap tooth smiling gal. So now my teeth is filled and my gap is filled, and I love it. I'm so happy. But people loved my crooked smile, and I'm so grateful because I had it my whole life. It was definitely a birth defect. Like my tooth didn't grow down through my gums. The bone there is weak, all of that. So ironically, I have just got that fixed in November. Got my whole smile fixed. Then 2 months later, I buy this car, and now I gotta fix her smile. Like, what the fuck? She got lashes on her. You'll see in the pictures. She got lashes, and I've been wearing lashes. I cut off my locks. I've been wearing braids. You know, I'm wearing blue, purple looks and styles. If you see in my other videos, I'm just like being just as eccentric as my baby girl. She inspires me to be. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I love it. I love that I'm still healing through my car. I just don't like that I have to do a deductible. I'm praying I won't have to, or at least a full deductible. Yeah, the car dealer is really sweet. He got a cool vibe. He's a cool guy, and he's like, we might hook it up. I'm like, please, because that's my money maker. Like, all right, thank God I have savings, and my credit card is paid off, so I make sure it's at 0 because those interest fees, baby, not worth it. So I'm dropping a lot of gems and jewels for how to thrive, and how I've been thriving, really. And yeah, so when I found out I was able to drop off my car and get a rental for the weekend, he was like, you can pick it up Friday or Monday. I was like, hold on, Mother's Day weekend is nice. I might be able to adventure with my bestie who can't come, because her son, my godson, was sick. And I think it's a spiritual purge for the both of us, because now I'm just like, I still need to go and do an adventure because of what I'm going through, what I'm changing through. You know, I'm taking another quantum leap into a new reality, and it's scary but thrilling and fun, like a roller coaster. So I'm like, fuck it, let's go. I'm taking this rental and I'm putting some miles in this bitch. Let's go. So I'm gonna go to a vegan black-owned restaurant called Vegan Hood in Brooklyn, New York, and I will try to document that. I'm gonna do my best because I'm very present in the world. Like, I document what I can, but I mostly just exist, really. And I'm always meditating on messages, so I'm gonna try to like actually record, take pictures, like treat this as like a vlogging video like others do, because I want to pick up my energy from my last video. Yeah, so I'm on my way to New York, and I think that's in Manhattan, and then I'm hopefully gonna stop by Brooklyn, you know, some cool spot to relax and catch up on some work. And then I'm gonna hit the legendary Saafyrs in Union Square, hosted by legendary Saafyrs, I believe, and my boy Eli Black is one of the co-hosts. So I'm excited to hit the mic, and I feel good. I feel good communicating my journey right now. You know, sharing a bit about my smile. I'll talk a little bit more about my teeth journey. I'll probably plug some pictures of that too. Yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Right now is a moment of deep gratitude. I mean, every moment I'm grateful. Every moment I'm alive. Gratitude speeds up the process, and it opens up and makes miracles happen. So this is a miracle, to be able to take a trip and save the stress from my own car, but use my free time right now, since I left my job and I'm just relying on Uber, to take an adventure and just take a break. You know, rest is an act of resistance and radical change. So this is a form of me resting my mind, and I'm in my body. I'm just really trying to reground. So I know where the fuck I'm going. Car without a car, my spirit is moving. You know, my vessel is a vehicle for change. So here we go. I'm wearing my Erykah Badu shirt. You can't see it now. I'll take some pictures later. Hip hop is bigger than the government. Woo! I can't wait to see Erykah Badu and Yasin Bey for the Follow Me Tour, July 7th in Boston. I'm sitting in number seat 7. My birthday is number 7. My name is number 7. Like, let's fucking go. We are tapped in. We're aligned. Ooh, I'm excited. Woo! Okay, your girl's coming back. Okay. Love y'all. Mwah. Oh, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, so my channel can grow and I can really, you know, be a sustainable radical healer. I think this is definitely more of my calling, to just tell my story instead of share our stories like I used to have. If you see my work before, I used to run SOS sharing our stories. I'll talk a little bit more about why that's changed. Woo! Woo! All right. But this is Saafyr, a radical healer, artist, entrepreneur, aspiring social worker. We're here. Love y'all. Stay blessed and highly favored. You are worthy. Ashe. your blessing. Stay blessed.